chasing trends will have you stuck. And I don't think it's nothing wrong with trends. I think it's okay to do every now and then, because of course we're trying to grow our channels, and we have found ourselves doing trends, something that's really popular at the time and is really blowing up channels, and that's okay. But trends, I think, will cause you to lose yourself in a sense. You would start doing stuff that's not authentic to you. It's not genuinely you. So you got to be careful with trends. I think it's cool to use to grow your channel, but understand at what cost are you trying to grow your channel. Don't create something that you don't want to keep up. And I think that's the biggest part of the whole trend issue. Unless it's a trend that really relates to you and is in line with your brand and what you're trying to put out here on YouTube, don't get caught up in the trend race, because that'll have you like messed up. It'll have you really messed up out here, and it'll have you creating content that's not you. It's not something that you want to do for the long haul. It's not something that you want to keep creating. It's not something that's going to be true to your brand. I think trends are fun. I think they can really boost your growth, because the trend is something that everybody's looking for. It's got a high search, good visibility. Everybody's going to see this. A lot of people are going to see it. It's up to you to make that thumbnail good or whatever, but don't get caught up in the trend so much where you can't create what you want to create anymore, because now everybody's looking for you to create something trending, and it doesn't build a stable audience. When you do trending things, it doesn't build a stable audience, because they don't know what they're coming to get. You're doing a video that's just doing great right now, and you create it, and you get a flood of people coming to watch your video, and then that's the people that wanted to see that particular trend. Now you have to keep riding trends to keep finding new audiences, but no, you want one stable audience. You want somebody that's going to come and be there for everything you do. So when you niche down, when you find that niche and you figure out what you want to do, you almost want to stay aligned with that. Stay in line with it. And it's okay to deviate off track sometimes, because you still have your own creative mind where you want to do something that everybody's not going to like. Everybody's not going to, fall in line with everything you do, and that's okay, because you're an individual and we're all different. But a trend will have you in a bad place if you do it too much, because now everybody's coming for that one thing, and you think your growth is really meaning something, but it doesn't, because they're there for that one video. They're not going to return to see anything else you do, because they don't know what to show up for. They don't know what you're going to create. They have no clue of what you do, because you're chasing trends. Unless a trend falls in line with your brand and what you've been talking about anyway, or how it can really, really help you, or it'll have you messed up. So keep that in mind when you chase these trends, because you don't want the wrong audience. You want the audience that's going to stick around, that knows what you're going to do for the most part. You don't deviate off of it much. You're always kind of in line with what you normally do. And people don't like to be confused when they get on here. So yeah, I think trends can be good. I think trends are fun, like I said, to do. And it's really exciting seeing that growth that you got from a trend that you did and it took off. That's nice. But understand that it won't be lasting growth. It won't be like, if you notice, if you see a lot of people with channels where their channels exploded, their channels are doing real great, but their views are low. 9 times out of 10, that's what happened. They did some trending stuff, and now they're over the trending stuff. They don't want to do that anymore. So now they're leaning back toward what they want to create, but that's not what people came to see. So you got to be careful with that, because you can ultimately ruin your channel, for lack of better words, because you got on track with the trends, and yeah, you grew for the moment, and those people haven't learned or thought about unsubscribing yet, but eventually they will, because they don't want to see anything else you do. They want to see what that trending video, and they want you to keep making videos about that. They want you to keep leaning toward that topic, and you're more than one topic. So I think do it sometimes just because you want to try it out. Maybe you want a little growth, but try to find trends that align with your content, what you want to do, what you plan on creating, what you want to get burnt out from doing, what you see yourself doing for the long haul here on YouTube. So yeah, I mean, that was on my mind heavy. I said, because a lot of us fall in that trend trap, because I was doing it, and I did it, and I think that's actually a trending video blew my channel up to, like, it gave me like 300 subs off one video. And but you know what the difference with that though is, it was still kind of aligned with what I was doing anyway, so it worked out. So I did gain got a lot of people, but they come back because it was aligned with my content. So that's why I say, if you're going to do a trending video, make sure it aligns with what you're going to do for the long haul on here. Because if not, you're going to get a bunch of subscribers that came to that one video and they stay subscribed to you, but they're not going to come back and watch what you do because it was a one-off video you created, if that makes sense. So yeah, think about that before you lean on trends so much and you just get focused on growing your channel so much where you lose sight of what you want to do or what you want to create or what's true to your brand. Stay in line with that. Stay focused. Like I said before, this is the journey. Don't look for fast growth. I truly appreciate my slow growth, because my growth, I'm building a community of people that always come back, support, and watch, and always leave great comments, great feedback, and they genuinely like my content because they know what they're there for. They know why they're coming to see Terry Creates. They know what they're going to get when they show up. I might make a different video every now and then, and my real ones, they even watch them, So once you build that real community versus all the trends, when you find that real community that's going to ride it out with you and stick it out, then it's not going to matter so much what you make or what you create, because they just love anything you put out. But do not grow your channel based off of trends. That's the quickest way to have a whole lot of subscribers with nobody watching. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you got some value out of this video, because this was important to me, because I thought about it, because I'm seeing a lot of channels blow up as far as subscribers, but the views are very low. You don't want to fall into that trap, because subscribers don't mean nothing if they're not watching. Like I see, even me, it's the same for me. I got over 800 subs, but my views aren't where I want them to be, because I was doing some trending videos that were taking off, and people like that one-off video you made, but they're not there they don't care about everything you do. So keep that in mind when you chase trends. Yeah, think about it. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, hit the like button, because it helps the channel. Subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching Terry Creates.